Okay, so this is the fourth time I'm trying this recording. Stupidity, still learning the ropes. Anyway, this video is all about the Boya microphone and Boya wireless microphone setup to my Insta 360 camera. I'm trying a new mic configuration for this video and to see how the audio sound. Just today we have spliced that same setup into my Cena microphone, and Louis has been helping me with that. He is pretty excellent with all these sort of electronic things where I completely fall out the bus. I have got no idea really how all those things work. So he's been helping me, and we spliced that, or he spliced it into the microphone. And we're going to have a look and see how that microphone performs. It should be a lot better since it is a directional mic with a little bit of noise cancelling as far as I understand. And so that should take out quite a bit of the motor noise. Well, that is the theory at least. And as soon as the weather permits, I will do the flight and we'll do the test so that we can do the comparison between the two microphones. I really hope I get an opportunity pretty soon. And as soon as that's done, I will put something together and put it up for us on the on YouTube. I will put some photos and descriptions once I've done that video of the whole setup. Hopefully it works and it should be usable. It's fairly easy to do anyway, so yeah, I'll let you know.
Okay, this is our first try with our new Boya wireless mic setup. Not sure how this will work, but let's see. I've got a beautiful day flying. The wind's still changing slightly, so obviously this will be a bit of a forward launch. I've already set up more west, but I see the wind is slowly changing towards the south. Well, going to be an interesting run. I've also got the chase cam with the new GoPro 7 that I bought with me. I'm going to see how that works. Anyway, let's see. I'll first pack this away and then launch and put it up in the air again.
Petrol traffic, Romeo Papa Hotel. So motor paraglider just airborne of Kablio's River mouth. We'll be routing east along the coastline at 200 foot and below will be traffic. All right, let's have a look. Not sure if this is working. I honestly hope so. It is recording. Lavalier mic should be on, and I haven't tested it. I guess I will still get into some other routine to try and see that this works, but this was a very quick setup. And it's not perfect. It's a little bit bumpy. A little bit bumpy. But we'll see, make the best of it. There's a little bit of traffic flying around. Everybody is taking trying to make the best use with the beautiful these days we've got the wind turbines are turning slightly to the north. They said the wind will slowly shift to the south, so obviously that's not happening. I had a bit of an operation in my forehead. My helmet was pressing on the scar there. But yeah, so I really hope the wind was going to change to the south. But like I said, we'll make the best of it. It's still the best flying day we had probably in about a week. And I got to use it. I'm not sure how long I'm still going to be around Jeffreys Bay before I have to go back to my normal day job. So let's have a look. This is the first time I'm doing a block style flight, and I'll try and see what I can tell you guys. We got airborne from WO's river mouth, which is one of the small rivers running into the sea. The mouth is closed because we've had so much drought in the area that there's absolutely no water. We had a little bit of rain the last 2 days, but obviously that's definitely not enough to get the rivers running. And but yeah, it's WO's river mouth, and I'll be routing east along the coastline. It's beautiful sandy coastlines that we've got here, and it is also whale season now. They have been spotting some whales here and there. I will have a look, but I didn't see any reports of whales when I left home. I just had a quick look on my phone if somebody was saying something. Let's see if I can go down a little bit. It's fairly bumpy up here, because like I said, the wind's coming from the north now, and obviously coming over the hills or the mountains in the distance. That's causing a little bit of turbulence. But yeah, it's a amazing fishing spot. There's quite a lot of fishermen coming out to Jeffreys Bay and doing some fishing. Like the WO's river mouth name suggests, the WO fish is quite, they get quite good catches here. And then lately I see that the people are doing shark fishing. I'm not sure what the story is about that. I've got a belt that's slipping. I can hear that. I better turn towards home and not too far, because it is a long walk with a motor on your back. Yeah, you can't get a car in. Well, I guess you can, you're not allowed to. And yeah, so let me see. I'm not sure what the problem is. Yeah, just to get back to our story. So they've been doing some shark fishing, and they've pulled out some big sharks here. Every now and then you'll see it photos that the people post, make a broadcast with the chopper here. Special study Brunner Papa Hotel, motor paraglider, WO's river mouth area at 50 foot, and I've got the helicopter inside. Right. Obviously he's not broadcasting anything. And yeah. Anyway, Not a great flight, like I said, it's fairly bumpy. I was really hoping it would be a lot smoother than this. And I'm not sure what the story is. Peltor of mine in the back here. Sounds better now. Yeah, now in the distance I see some horses there. There's quite a lot of people that owns horses around this area, and there's also a couple of people that's renting out horses. So you can do a horse trails all along the beach, which I'm sure must be beautiful. I've never done it. I've done a little bit of horseback riding, but I am definitely not comfortable on the horse. But yeah, the people say they love it, and I'm sure it must be beautiful. I'm going to just stay well clear of the horses because we don't want to give them a fright. And I see some people also doing some, looks like they're doing some fly fishing here in the estuary. I'm sure that must also be some good pastime. I'm not sure what they're catching now. I'm trying to see if I can get some altitude. Maybe I can climb out of the turbulence. But yeah, it's definitely not very comfortable. The other question obviously is going to be how long is this battery going to last for this another month? I'm sure it must be more than an hour because not that I can fly that long. This is smooths out slightly. Special Road Traffic, Romeo Papa Hotel is a motor paraglider operating in EWS with a mouth area coming to 500 foot ATL and routing east along the coastline. Heavy traffic. Yeah, for people watching somewhere else in the world and not South Africa, for us it's mandatory to fly with VHF communication. If you look at the publications, obviously if you look at our regulations, when you fly along the coastline, it is mandatory to fly with the radio and to always stay in communication. Now, our Paramotor regulations now states that all pilots needs to carry a radio with them. Obviously, part of that is you have to do a radio license. So that's just one more thing to renew once a year, once more thing for the government to make money. And these radios are not cheap. Obviously, they're fairly expensive, especially here in South Africa. I've got quite a nice setup. I have got a radio that is capable of Bluetooth, and I've Bluetoothed it to my Sina headset. And yeah, then I've got a Bluetooth PTT as well, which is I just put at the bottom here in front of my little flight box here. and it works fine. I haven't had any problems with it. So that's all I need. My phone is also connected, obviously, to the Sina, and I can make and receive calls and listen to music on a long flight. Fairly high over the hours, because it looks like it's fairly bumpy, and yeah. And then obviously, like we all know, Jeffreys Bay is one of the great surf spots in the world, and there is a surfing competition, world surfing competition once a year in Jeffreys Bay, and like we can see at the bottom, there's quite a lot of people in the water today. They've got a nice break, and Super Tubes is where most of the surfing competitions happen. And well, I'm definitely not a surfer and not so clued up, but apparently it's a right-hand break, I think, and yeah, you can see by the way that the coastline is shaped, it makes for quite a long ride, as far as I can understand. Yeah, as I say, I'm not a surfer, but it always looks like it is a lot of fun. We're just going over Super Tubes now. A good friend of ours has got the guest houses at the bottom here. It's called Super Tube Guest House, and they always have got the surfers staying at their guest house. It's generally quite a nice place to live. Yeah. Beautiful at the bottom. The water is clear as well today. Definitely smoothed out this way. It's quite nice. Special rules traffic, Romeo Papa Hotel is a motor paraglider routing from Caballeros River mouth towards the main beach at Jeffreys Bay, following the coastline at 300 foot or below any traffic. There's a bunch of dolphins. It's very difficult spotting those on the camera unless you are very close to them. One of these little action cams that we've got, the proper lens, I guess, for good photos. Coming up the Jeffreys Bay Caravan Park, very popular place over December's. It is normally full to the brim with campers. So it is such a beautiful coastline, this, and there are a lot of things to do. We've also got really good weather. Temperature at the moment outside is approximately, I think when I climbed out of my car, was about 17 degrees. For the reason I'm flying with a jacket and long pants. December's, we're looking at 25, 30 degrees. And middle of winter, it can get down to about 10 degrees or so. The wind chill makes it a little bit colder, obviously. But yeah, it is not a bad place to be. In front of us is Jeffreys Bay main beach. It's also most of the restaurants and pubs are over here. And quite a lively place. So quite a lively place over December's. Special traffic rover, Papa Conception paraglider over in Jeffreys Bay Main Beach at 200 foot. And we'll be turning around, routing back to Gomio's river mouth in traffic. Yeah, like I said, it's quite a lively place over December's. They arrange quite a number of concerts at a place called Jolly Dolphin, and yeah, it can get wild over there. Struggling with the throttle control today, as if the throttle was a lot more tighter. I'm not sure. I'll look. Like I said, the Paramotor has been on the ground for quite some time, and yeah, it's always when things are on the ground they also break, not operating. Now we're going a lot slower as we're going back into the wind. What I'll do is I'll go down a little bit more. Try and see if I can get out of this wind slightly. I might pick up a little bit of turbulence because of the houses and look at this idling on the ground. When it's cold, it didn't want to idle at all. Maybe I must just change the mixture slightly, or the low idle, I should say, the low idle screw. I haven't adjusted that screw since I probably off the braking, so yeah, shouldn't change much. Except if the pressure changes, which it does here at the coast. Pressure does tend to change quite a bit sometimes. And yeah, anyway, I'm having fun. Definitely idling a lot better now. Fun for one day. It's a good flight. I'm gonna pack these away and go for landing. I've got a couple of things I have to do at home anyway. So yeah.